Hi everyone, I'm Stefan and this is my European elm. I wanted to move this guy from its wintering position to a more sunny location to benefit from the nice spring weather, and when I tried to pick up the pot, this happened. So it seems that even though I didn't want it, I have to repot this guy. So this is what we're going to do in this video. This was a papercrete pot that I made a few years ago and I was pretty proud of it at the time, until last year I decided to test to see how it will stand a winter outside. And as you can see, it didn't do really good. So paper and concrete alone will surely not stand a winter freeze, and as you can see, it's full of cracks and it's basically coming apart. I have this European elm and another one that I planted in a bucket from a construction site near the place I live. They were going to excavate the area and I took the occasion to dig the two of them out. And even though they didn't have much root at the moment, I wasn't really sure that they will survive. It seems that they did really good, and yeah, it's now in full leaf. It's not a great time to repot it, so I'm going to look at the roots to see if they started growing yet. Then I'll decide if it's going to be a slip potting or if I'm going to do any work on the roots. I'm going to remove all the parts of the pot. I may try to stick them all back again and use it as an indoor pot, but we'll see. Okay. And there's the bottom. Okay. So, how is this guy doing? Has a nice set of roots, but not really. I think it's already started to grow a bit. Yeah, see, there are some white tips here from the root, so I'll just remove this drainage screen here, and I don't think I'm going to do any work on the roots. Here's another view here of some of the roots that have already started to grow, so it's not a good time to work on the roots, because yeah, there are many signs. Here again, another one. There are clear signs that this guy has already started to grow his roots again, so it's mainly going to be a slip potting. So let's prepare the pot now. I'm going to pot the elm tree into this salad bowl that I bought from the store. It's a little bit smaller in diameter than the pot it was in previously, but it's deeper in size. I'll first have to drill some holes and then we'll get back to the potting. I finished drilling up all the holes and now I'm going to add the drainage screen. As drainage screen, I'm using this kind of meshing. It comes in a roll and you can usually find it in stores selling construction materials. It's used for working with drywall or gypsum boards. It has an adhesive on one side and it makes it easier to stick on the bottom of the pots. So I just cut little pieces of it and then just stick it on the bottom of the pot. There, 4. And now I'm placing the screens on the bottom. You see how easy they just stick to the bottom, like so, and the last one here. See? Next I'm going to mix some soil. I have perlite here, pumice and normal potting compost, equal parts of each. Okay, I think that just about does it, so let's fill in the pot. I'm just going to add some of the soil on the bottom of the pot up to the level that I have to put the elm tree. There, I think that's just about it. Let's try it out. I think it needs a little bit more. Some of the soil has already fallen off because it was pretty dry. I like to leave soil on the dry side before potting them. Okay, so let's try it out now. Yeah, I think something like this should be fine. Have to add the rest of the soil. I'm not concerned with the position of the tree in the pot yet. It's just a pre-bonsai. It has a lot to grow before starting the training part. So I'll fill in the rest of the soil now. Since a lot of the old soil has fallen off of the roots on itself, I would say this was a semi-slip potting. Try to firm up the soil a little bit. It's going to be a little hard not to damage the roots, but I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. Now, since the soil was pretty dry on this tree, it really needs a good watering, so I'm going to do that next. Initially I didn't plan to do any kind of work on the elm this spring, but now since I started, I'm going to continue with trimming all the dead branches off. Not any hard pruning, I will just let it grow and recover for the rest of the season, so just a little bit of cleanup. So let's get into it. First, there's a dead branch here low on the trunk and also some new growth here that I don't want that low on the trunk, so I will remove that completely. Okay, that's off, and now the little growth that, yeah, just pinched it off. Next I have another branch here that is dead. I'm going to cut it off too. Next up we have this top part here, which has died back up to this point, so I will cut it back to here. Now, I initially thought that all the tree trunks are still alive, but it seems that this middle one is completely dead, so I will cut it off from the bottom completely. See, no leaves on it. Now this is how it looks, all cleaned up from the dead parts. It kind of grows all over the place, so I may do some more trimming to it. First of all, there's this trunk here which curves around, and then there's a branch going back inside, and I think because of that this other trunk here just, yeah, goes sideways pretty much. So I think I will cut this branch off completely. Like this. Could be a good idea to let this as the new leader and cut back this stump. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And I think that's all that I'm going to do for now. I will just let it grow for another season and then decide what to do with it. It's not much of a tree, basically just 2 sticks in a pot. But yeah, as a pre-bonsai, we'll let it develop and see what comes out of it. So I will let it grow for a few seasons and then decide what to do with it. At the moment there's basically nothing much to style. So let's see. I think this was all for this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next odd bonsai video.